Alright, so this one, I have to paint this middle section black. And let's just see if we can create a border. I'm gonna paint, oh boy, I think that flowed too much. So that's no good. Let me see if I can wipe that off. This is clear coated, so I have a one layer of protection. Let's try this again and we'll work from the outside in. Okay, it's flowing quite a bit. I think it's flowing too much for my taste. Yeah, I really... Well... I don't know. I feel like I want the black maybe in that crevice. Right now it's filling that crevice in. I guess it's okay. Let's continue on. This is a challenge here. It's got to curve around. Actually, that was actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I might have to let this dry. But you have to work the wet here. Or if it gets too tacky, see, you saw a string because it was already dry. Alright, I think that's on. Float it up in there, but I guess I can touch that up with a tiny paintbrush. I'm going to hand brush this because I don't want to mask the backside. Oh, look at this though. You see it float up there. That's not good. That's not where I want the mask. It might still be salvageable. I think I got that off. Alright, we're gonna let that dry. So this is tacky. I don't know if I can add more to it. I guess we're gonna find out. I have a suspicion no, because it's too tacky. I'm not sure if this stuff will ever dry really hard, you know? I don't think it can because you have to peel it off. I guess the main thing I'm concerned about is this area here, because this is what's going to be exposed. Up here as well. Yeah, I don't think this is really meant for big surfaces, you know, because the brush is hard plastic. It's not like hairs or anything like that. Well, I do seem to be laying some on top of this old layer, so if you don't press down too hard into it, it might be okay. Yeah, you know what? I am building on top of this first layer. You can even see the sheen of it right there. But I'm just touching very lightly and it's flowing on. So that's good. If you're, because you might miss a spot, you know. I think it'd be very easy to miss a spot because the stuff dries clear. And it's really hard to tell. I almost wish there was like it dried in a different color. Then you would know exactly where there's exposed spots, you know. Okay, I think I'm done, so I'm gonna have to go dip this in. I'm gonna basically bathe this in hot water. I guess the hot water just flushes it all out. So you just basically take this and you pull it out, and that's it. I, I don't know if this is supposed to lock into place back here. I don't think so. It must push a valve, and then if that valve must enter through there, this little recess, I'm assuming. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, let's see how that dries. And now this one I airbrushed, as you saw. And, let's peel off the stuff. I think maybe some tape would help. Now this paint's dried for like 10 hours. Maybe the tape's not going to help. So I don't think I laid this on thick enough to actually have it peel up as one piece. It's just so thin. Yeah, see, it's not peeling up as one piece because it was so thin. So I am a little concerned about that other piece I just painted. Well, I guess the application in thin coats is not good because you can't really peel it off as one piece, right? So that's no good. Yeah, this paint is still drying, it's still a little wet, so we'll have to come back for that. Alright, let's see if we can pick away at this and if the black ends up okay. Where to start? I guess up here. Just like rolling itself over, so it's grabbing itself, this little ball. Yeah, this method works pretty well. Just use the stuff to roll over itself. Well, I gotta say, pleasantly, it worked pretty well, right? Its ability to put down a decent line against a break, at least, like, that's not even a panel gap. That's just one plane becoming a different plane. And it seems to have masked it off okay. But it did come out in a pretty large amount, as you saw. And I guess that's what you want, because now it pulls itself off pretty easily. That's basically all I had on there, this little black ball of it. Maybe I didn't. Maybe this is masked off too. Let's see. No, it was not. Okay, so that's reassuring. I'm going to let this black paint dry a little bit more, and eventually I'll go back and mask off around that vent area. But I don't think you need to see that. So with that said, I think it's a decent enough product. I went and cleaned that nib. I basically boiled some water and I just dumped it in there, and you could just see how cloudy it became. I put it in a shot glass and then I poured water over it, and I did that 3 times before it became clear. You just gotta like put it in the hot water and then swish it around and then clear it out, do it again, and by the 3rd time the water was pretty clear. So it's nice to know that you can reuse these things. That's good. Alright, well, thank you for watching. Today was a relatively successful tool day. Alright, we'll see you in the next one.